Welcome to the Floriste Craft Supply YouTube channel. Today we are going to be learning how to make an interchangeable acrylic tray. You might have also heard them called Lucite trays. It's super popular in the blogging and decorating world these days. We're going to use just these few supplies below to show you how to make one for super cheap. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here's what you're going to need to do this project. A clear acrylic or Lucite tray. This one is about 11 inches by 15 inches. It's you can see compared to my hand, it's a really good size for serving. I got this on clearance at Target for maybe $8 or $9, but you can also buy from Hobby Lobby, Joann, Michaels. Sometimes they have the trays. You can also buy just the clear plastic frames and just take the backing out of it and use that in exactly the same way. I've seen a lot of people do that, and that would be a pretty cheap option too, especially if you go with a coupon. So the next thing that you're going to need is some kind of paper to line it. I just happen to have this oilcloth from Oilcloth Addict on Etsy. I bought this for a camper cushions project a long time ago. It just had a little bit left over, so I'll use that to show you guys. And then the last thing you'll need is a piece of clear acrylic, which is going to fit on the inside here, so you can put the paper underneath it. You can get the clear acrylic at Lowe's. An 18-inch by 24-inch piece is about $10. So if you need something a little bit less than that and you sweet talk the nice guys there, they'll probably cut you a piece from just the leftover scraps that they have and charge you less. So I actually only paid $4 for my piece, which you can see here. And I had my husband help me measure it because I'm really not good at that. I just grab everything in lines, like it was one line less than 4 inches, and so he took the measurements for me, but I just measured the inside and I left one line of space on either side so that I knew my acrylic piece would fit flat down in there. So this is what we're basically going to do. So what you want to do is cut your pieces of paper to go underneath that piece. So I'm going to set this aside for just a second. And you really could do as much as you want with this. I mean, you could do printables, you could do monograms, you could put almost anything underneath it. There's photographs, Instagram photos, and then you could use a tray for anything you want. So I would probably do this on a mat, some kind of cutting mat. I don't have one here at the moment, so I'm just going to wing it. I set my piece of clear acrylic. I take a little, chopper upper and just go along the edges. And you want to make sure you're holding it pretty still so you don't wiggle the paper, otherwise you'll end up with something that is not a rectangle. So let's see. I can remove my extra. And now I have a piece of paper that's exactly the same size as my tray. So all you do is you take your tray, you set your paper or oilcloth or even fabric you really could use in the bottom, put your top, and now you have a super cute a custom tray. So another type of paper we've done this with recently on the blog is this marbled Christmas paper. So if you can imagine that underneath, I mean, you could really make a zillion different kinds of trays just with this one and your clear acrylic underneath. So the whole cost of this project for me was, let's see, $4 for the acrylic piece, about $7 or $8 for the tray, and then, maybe 50 cents to $1 depending on the paper that you buy. You could even use wrapping paper and really get the cost down, or scrapbooking paper too. So these sell for anywhere from $20 to $50 in fancy decorator stores online. So you've managed to make the same thing here for about $11 to $12. Alright guys, we hope that you enjoyed our Lucite tray tutorial. We think it's pretty darn cute, and we're super excited about making a ton of these for the holiday season. So if you come back next week, we'll be uploading another really fun tutorial here on our YouTube channel. But in the meantime, you can find daily tutorials on our blog, which is Way of the Glue Gun. The website is www.wayofthegluegun.com. Thank you.